Cheetah-Man is crazy fast! I do not know what I was thinking!
Climb up a tree! Cheetahs can't climb! They don't have retractable claws!
Neither do I! Ow, I am being disappointed!
Venture Libre is the second episode of Season 5. It first aired on June 9th, 2013, and was written by Jackson Public. In it, Dr. Venture is tasked by the United States Army to travel to Puerto Bahara to fix a problem with one of his inventions, the reanimated corpse, Venturestein, who just so happens to be leading a revolutionary movement. When Hank says,
I'm just saying, if we get there and he's in a pair of bicycle shorts talking about tears in the rain, you run like hell.
he's referring to a scene from Blade Runner. General Manhauer's replies that Dr. Venture doesn't need to worry about him going all Roy Batty on him, again referencing a character from Blade Runner. Jackson and Doc talk a bit about the Marcia Backwood character on the DVD audio commentary.
I like bringing, like, quote unquote real people. Like, I like when the Ventures cross paths with people who are supposed to be real, whether it's a sheriff or a New York City cop or whatever. And you get to see their weirdness through those people's eyes. And then if those people dare to get involved in the story of these lunatics, they almost always pay the price because they don't belong there, you know?
So she was just
But
one
why?
of those?
Yeah, but she's one of
Why
those,
this
and
Sarah Palin-y kind of thing? I don't...
I think the elections were going on when I wrote this.
Yeah? I'm doing my Ken Plune impression right now.
Right,
He's
right,
kind of
right.
interviewing you. You like it?
And, you know, those people were bugging me, but I was, like, careful not to give her a political party or anything. Like, I didn't want to make any big, dumb statements like that.
Big silly Tea Party jokes.
Right. I mean, she's clearly Sarah Palin and Michelle Bachmann or whatever, but, all right, yeah, I wanted this interloper. I wanted this sort of political angle on it without actually, you know, making political jokes because this would be some kind of international event, this, you know, revolution going on down in Central America or whatever.
Hatred taunts Cheetah Man by saying Jocelyn Wildenstein called and wants her face back. Jocelyn Wildenstein is a woman who's undergone a number of plastic surgeries and now looks like a cat. Feel free to leave your favorite reference to pop culture mad science in the comments below. My favorite references are to the real-life rat with a human ear on its back and the dog head that was brought to life for a couple hours in a 1939 experiment. Most obviously, this episode is something of a sequel to the Season 2 episode Viva Los Muertos. In that episode, a henchman is killed and Dr. Venture reanimates him. Dr. Venture shows him an instructional video about making shoes. By coincidence, Venturestein meets the kid from that video in this episode. Also in that episode, Sonny and Ted of the Groovy Gang are killed, and Dr. Venture apparently reanimates them as well because they're seen working with Venturestein in this episode. By the end of that episode, Dr. Venture arranges to sell reanimated corpses to General Manhauer's, which brings us full circle to the start of this episode when Manhauer's calls Dr. Venture. Also, apparently, Venturestein still makes shoes to de-stress. In Hatred's dream flashback sequence, we see a younger General Traster as well as his son on Bring Your Son to Work Day. Not only does Traster's son wear Captain Sunshine-themed clothing, but he grows up to be this guy.
My father is General Traster. You saved his life. The man spoke of you as a god. And you did not disappoint.
Oh, yeah. I used to babysit you.
As the Venture family prepares to leave, Dr. Venture instructs Dean if Ted calls to tell him he'll be back in a day or two. This is our first hint that Dr. Venture has maintained a relationship with the Teddy Talk to Me doll he first met in Any Which Way But Zeus. This will be much more deeply explored in a few episodes.
Look, Ted, it's just hard. I don't get to meet many women, and when I do, they play games.
I love you. Can we play a game?
Right, exactly. They just move in, change your furniture, and start right in with the head games.
Hey, don't you think we should let your old man go? Yeah, soon. I'm still waiting for his ransom checks to clear.
There are mainly two types of Venture Brothers episodes: Hanging Around the Compound episodes and Globe-Trotting Adventure episodes. This episode manages to be both, which is a point for it. As a facsimile of multiple politicians, the Marcia Backwater character reminds me of the president from Guess Who's Coming to State Dinner, and I don't think either character really feels like they belong to this world. I'm super happy with the return of regular Helper, I think Walking Eye Helper was a little too cool to be the kind of dumb clown helper we all know and love. But what I like most of all about this episode is the fleshing out of Hatred's backstory. The revelation that his problem was a result of OSI experimentation makes the whole thing a little bit easier to swallow. I've said before, Season 5 is my least favorite Venture Brothers season, but what I do think they finally figured out in Season 5 was how to incorporate Sergeant Hatred into the family. I feel bad for the guy, because I do love the guy, and I love the Venture Brothers. As always, thank you for watching, and go Team Venture. Tune in next week for Sphinx Rising. If you dug this video, share it with a friend, and if there was some huge glaring thing that I missed in this video, follow me on Instagram at Ventureverse Guide to see these videos a week early and offer your input before I upload the final product.